your belt.
Oh, thanks. I got it in Soho.
You mean Sobe? That's like South Beach?
No, I mean like Soho. That's in New York. You've heard of it, right?
See you later. What a bitch.
Mamma känns så himla ensam bara. Jag är orolig för henne faktiskt.
I want this kept quiet. Not one word of my release to the press. I want to surprise some people back in Miami.
What's the matter?
That thing over there is my mother's ex. They went out like twice before she dumped him.
So what, is he some kind of stalker or something?
Worse, he's a substitute teacher.
Jody? Well, don't you look cute? Like I always told Jewel, black is so your color.
Great. I guess you can imagine how much your opinion means to me.
You know, you could be a little nicer to me. I mean, I could have been your dad.
I bet you could have been a lot of people's stud.
We'll talk later. By the way, I'm Roger.
Wow. You look so familiar.
A lot of people tell me I look like Richard Gere.
No, wait, I've got it. He looks like that freak we saw outside of Starbucks. The one that was pacing the sidewalk in the raincoat saying he was looking for love. Oh, come on. Nice meeting you. Richard?
Thank you, John. I appreciate the bank being so understanding. It's a very difficult day. No problem. We'll be meeting the deadline for Millennia on schedule. No, I don't foresee any trouble with the payment structure. Right. Lunch next week? Fine. Thank you, John. Goodbye.
I'm very sorry, Martin. Bobby was a good man.
Thank you, Stefan. He had a great deal of admiration for you. Please. Thanks. He believed in Millennia.
He always wanted the best product possible. And I hope you feel the same.
That call was from the bank. They're being courteously understanding. Probably because I'm burying my son today. But the bottom line, Stefan, is they're getting very edgy about Devon making its loan payments.
You know I'm sympathetic, Martin.
Oh, yes, I appreciate that. Thank you. But what I really need is a product. Can I count on you?
Yes, of course. Within certain parameters.
Parameters. I want Millennia out on schedule. I owe that to Bobby.
So do I. And that's why I won't cut corners.
Stefan, I heard you were back.
Så skulle jag kunna sluta. Eller? Något sånt där. Vad tycker du?
Jag tycker den sista var mycket bättre. Det var mer känsla i den.
Du har rätt. Är allting bra med dig, mamma?
Hallå. Du, pappa ringde för ett tag sedan.
Men varför fick jag inte prata med honom?
Ja, han frågade inte efter dig. Han är på väg till ett möte och ville bara att jag skulle hälsa att allting är jättebra med honom. Så, är jag nervös för ikväll då, min lilla superstjärna?
Nervös? Varför skulle jag vara det? För jag kan vinna ett skivkontrakt eller? Tjäna massa pengar? Tror inte jag har bättre saker för mig än att bli rockstjärna eller?
Lägg av, sluta! Du kommer vinna, okej?
Men vinna är inte det viktigaste.
Jo, det är det.
Ja, det vore rätt coolt i alla fall.
Det är bara synd att pappa inte kunde vara här och se dig. Ta emot det där stora priset.
Alex, kan inte du spela låten igen? Jag skulle vilja höra den från början.
Tell me who you really are.
Thinking a lot of Dad, huh?
I couldn't sleep, so I pulled out some of the old scrapbooks.
Who's this hot little bunny here?
My mom made that for me. It was a Halloween costume. You know, I can't believe she's not here, Michael. I can't believe she'd rather be with the person that I just know killed my father.
I had no idea that Stefan and Anne were such good friends.
Stop insinuating, Catherine.
I only meant... Lucas, you look dreadful.
He looks hungover.
Give the man a cigar.
It's your brother's funeral. Don't you have any shame?
Right back at you, Dad. Did you seriously think you could just ship me off to New York? I mean, who are you kidding? You know, one of these days you're gonna have to face the fact that Bobby's dead, but I'm still alive.
So I'm definitely gonna get that tap today after school. Do you wanna come with? Lindsay, I told you I have to get home.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you don't listen. I'm sorry. I'm just freaking out about seeing my father. I mean, it's been like 5 years since we've been in the same house.
Elena, it's a no-brainer. He probably just wants to make sure you're still his little girl. So let him.
You have no idea what my father's like. I'm not even sure I do either.
Will you chill? What's he gonna do? Lock you in your room and put bars on the windows?
He might.
Hey, Lindy, Elena.
Hi, Mr. Ryan.
Girls, check out the reading list I posted.
Yes, and we'll get right to it after next period.
We don't have to read all that stuff, do we?
That all depends on whether or not you want to pass my class.
That could give me major eye strain.
Lindy, the sacrifices I'm sure you've had to make. I'll catch you guys in class.
Think he has a girlfriend? Why, when he could have you? And don't tell me you weren't flirting with him.
I was not. Do you think he hooked up with that senior last year?
Lindy, he's a teacher.
Den där är jättesnygg. Är det? Mm. Jag tycker den här är mycket snyggare. Ja, den är söt också. Du, jag skulle vilja prata med dig om det du sa igår kväll. Ja, men det vill inte jag. Du gjorde mig verkligen ledsen. Men det kanske var det som var meningen. Du och jag har kommit överens, okej? Släpp det bara. Men du är min dotter, jag kan inte acceptera att vi inte kan prata med varandra. Vi måste ju hitta en lösning på våra problem. Men du är ju mitt problem, mamma. Så länge som du försöker tvinga på mig att göra som du vill, då kommer vi aldrig komma överens. Okej, vi kan väl diskutera saken. Innebär det att jag får åka till Miami då? Jag tänker inte betala resan. I så fall får du ge mig ett bättre skäl än att du vill åka dit för att bli fotomodell. Jag tror verkligen att jag kan bli lika känd som Charlotta. Ja, men det är väl knappast någonting att sträva efter. Då har du väl ingenting att prata om. Men Chris...
May I have Dr. Stefan Eriksson's room, please? Yes, thank you. I'd like to leave a message. Ask him to call Charlotta. Thanks.
Figured it would take something like the Devon kid's funeral to bring you back home.
Good to see you too, Dad.
Be nice if you picked up the phone once in a while.
Cuts both ways.
What's it been, 2, 3 months?
1. And I called last.
Thom calls every Sunday. Never misses.
I've been busy, Dad. I'm under a lot of pressure with this Millennia project.
You mean you're busy making money for the Devons? That's okay. But your old man has to beg for a couple of precious hours of your time. What kind of son are you, Will? Yeah.
How could I have thought to start the class without my 3-star pupils? All right, guys, Pride and Prejudice. Who can tell me why Elizabeth Bennet was a good example of a modern woman? Benson, take a shot.
Because she thinks so behind basketball rules.
Do me a favor, Benson. When you ask if they want fries with that, be sure to enunciate. Dylan, you want to enlighten your friends here?
Well,
Actually, Elizabeth Bennet was very comfortable with herself. You know, all her sisters wanted to get married, and she figures there's more to life than that.
More is definitely better.
Thank you for your insight, Raider.
You're welcome.
All right, well, Dylan's got us on the right track here. So why then is she so attracted to Mr. Darcy?
Because he's not like all his friends who are essentially cavemen.
Yeah, I mean, all they want is some sweet, brain-dead princess who lives and breathes to tell them how great they are 24/7.
Sounds like my kind of chick. He's still under very close observation.
Let's go with that. Lindy, would you like to jump in? Okay, I see we're all real prepared today. Jody, can you take us home with this?
Darcy's really proud, and Elizabeth admires it because she's proud too. She's just different, and Darcy sees that because he's different too.
Right, and he's not threatened by that. I mean, they're equals. That's what a modern relationship is all about.
Excellent. Now, would anyone care to explain how this affects Darcy's relationship with Elizabeth before their feelings were manifested?
Has the car arrived yet? Not yet. You're not seriously thinking of attending. Why wouldn't I be? I'll say it right out. I'm surprised you'd have the nerve, considering... Considering what? Really, Anne, if I know, don't you think everyone will figure it out when they see your face at the funeral? I don't know what you mean. Your little secret. I know all about it. Did you really think you could hide your dangerous liaison? Now, if I were you, I wouldn't risk Martin finding out. At least not today. Not if you value your life.
Is there no end to your malice, Catherine?
No, not where you're concerned. Oh, you look like you're getting a headache.
You know, not everything is about you. I'm going to lie down for a few minutes.
I'll make your excuses, dear. I'll have Trebly send up some hot tea.
This is Devin?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Ian Blake. Bobby and I were roommates at Harvard. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Tell Thom I'll call him back, Joni. Do me a favor, hold all my calls, will you? Thank you. You know, it's a damn sorry thing when a son can't spend time with his father.
I got a funeral to go to.
Devons aren't family.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Well, you suit yourself. At least I'll have Thom here with me once my campaign kicks off.
Tommy's coming back to Miami?
Your brother knows where his loyalties lie.
I work in Stockholm, Dad.
Work. You're a damn lackey for Martin Devon. He says jump and you say how high.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear how Martin Devon is responsible for every bad thing that's ever happened to this family.
Well, you can close your eyes to the truth, Will. Devons are paying you enough.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Oh, and thank you so much for those extra flowers. They were so beautiful.
I should have known Princeton would have taken care of it. I thought everyone had a nice time, though. The dean gave a nice tribute.
Yeah, except my daddy would have hated that. He was so modest about his accomplishments. But you know what? He would have really been proud to see how many people remembered him. Everybody except his widow.
Hey.
I know. I promised.
And I intend to hold you to it. You are hereby sentenced to take a nice nap, have a hot bubble bath, and then I'll be back tonight to pick you up for tonight's surprise.
You're really not going to tell me what it is?
No. Later.
Later? at you, Mother.
You know, Jody, I'm very disappointed in you. How could you not introduce me to Sobey High's newest scholar?
Oh, I totally spaced. Kayla McDermott. This is, Dylan McKee.
So lovely to make your acquaintance.
We are gathered here on this sad occasion to say goodbye to one who has left us far too soon. We are here to bring closure to the life of Robert James Devon.